തന്നെ ചെയ്യട്ടെ ഇരുന്നോ ഇരുന്നോ
Jai Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji, dear students and respected teachers. Very happy to be here with you today. Let's all sit comfortably in front of Shri Mataji pictures if you have one. Put both hands in your lap. Take a few deep breaths. So your attention goes within you. Look at Shri Mataji's photograph with devotion and love, as she is the mother of all Sahaja Yogis. Let's put your right hand in the heart. And feel your true self. Shri Mataji, by your grace, we are our spirit. We are not this body, we are not this mind, we are not these thoughts or emotions. We are the true self. We are the spirit. In our heart pulsates the spirit. Close your eyes slowly and feel the pulsation of your spirit. See if your left heart is getting cool. That is Shri Mataji's love in our heart. Let's put our right hand in Sahasrara. Squeeze it a little bit. Press it slightly. And feel for the Kundalini to go all the way in Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, please let our Kundalini bring our spirit in the Sahasrara. When we are in Sahasrara, we are in a witness state. We become the spirit. Observe if the Sarasara is getting cool. Some vibrations are happening. Lift it 2 inches above. Shri Mataji, please let our Brahmanandra open so the vibrations can flow. Feel the flow of vibrations in your palm and in Sahasrara. Lift it 2 more inches up to 4. Shri Mataji, by your grace, we have become our true selves. Please sustain us in Sahasrara. Let's switch hands. Right hand on the lap, left hand 2 inches above Sahasrara. Again, let's feel the vibrations. By Shri Mataji's grace, please let our Brahmanandra fully open. And let us feel your divine vibrations. Lift it up to 4 inches. And feel if the flow of vibrations is getting stronger in both hands and in Sarasara. Shri Mataji, by your grace, we are your children. Please keep us in the house of Sahasrara. Please, Shri Mataji, put your lotus feet in our brain. You be the controller and the blesser of this brain. You can put your hand down, both hands in the lap, and let your attention be in Sahasrara and both hands in the palm. Chit Nirodha state, where our attention is controlled, is above everything else. It's only your spirit, Shri Mataji's love in Sahasrara, and vibrations all over your subtle body. All the channels and chakras in both hands. Shri Mataji, your bliss, your all-pervading power unites us in your love. Please let us be one with each other and all creation. This is a state of meditation where we have no thoughts, no worries. It's only Shri Mataji's love. Put your hands together. Say thank you, Shri Mataji. Thank you for your love. Thank you for making us as little Ganeshas. with full innocence. Let us be wise and let us be good children. Jai Shri Mataji. You can do this meditation when you go home before sleeping and in the morning as well. Check the vibrations in Sahasrara and stay in Chit Nirodha state. Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. The rest of us who can still stay on meditation, please do so. In this Chit Nirodha state, feel the vibrations, the all-pervading power in all your subtle system. When we feel the vibrations, we are in a witness state. We are completely thoughtless. So we are completely innocent. We are children of our Divine Mother. With this acknowledgement, let us all bow down at Mother's feet. As the children go to Mother's feet, so do I, so do all of us. Surrender all to Shri Mataji's feet. Let your Sahasrara open and feel the Kundalini rising. Let our Kundalini touch Mother's feet in Sahasrara. Let's slowly rise our Kundalini. Rotate for each chakra slowly with acknowledgement that the Kundalini is rising in each and every chakra. And all above, high, until we make the knot. Again, each chakra slowly. The 6 chakras, rotate for each of them. And rotate for the 4 chakras on top of our head. Artha Bindu, Bindu, Valaya, Pradakshina, and do 2 knots. Again, Muladhara, Svatisthana, Nabi, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agya, Sahasrara, Ardha Bindu, Bindu, Valaya, Pradakshina, 3 knots, and keep both hands in the sky. As Kundalini rises, this Atma meets the Paramatma. So let this grace of Shri Mataji come through your fingertips, into your hands, into your shoulders, and this cool grace falls into left side, turning into Svastika, and on the right side, Omkara. So bring both hands down on each side, acknowledging the Svastika and then Omkara. Then put yourself in Bandhan. Bringing a Svastika on the right and Omkara on the left for each chakra. Svatisthana, Nabi, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agya, Sahasrara. Both hands on the lap towards Shimataji. If you are completely thoughtless, you can keep your eyes closed, or if any thoughts is still bothering you, just look at Shimataji's bindi. And acknowledge, and in front of Mother, we are completely innocent. No thoughts. Feel the state of connection with Shimataji through your fingertips, and Sahasrara getting cooler. Observe the Sushumna. If it's widening more, Kundalini is rising easier, and Brahmanandra is opening more and more. When we are surrendered, Brahmanandra opens completely. Completely surrendered. So Brahmanandra opens fully. Attention completely into the heart, Pitta. Our attention is enlightened. So with enlightened attention is the spirit itself, witnessing. So let the heart Pitta be completely open. The Brahmanandra is the eye of the heart Pitta. You can place your hand 2 inches above as well for better attention. In the heart, chakra on the head is the mother's love, the forgiveness of Christ, and the witnessing of our Father. All meet in the heart chakra on the head. The complete Trinity, building the axis of all the chakras. When the Brahmanandra completely opens, Kundalini flows strongly, opening all the petals of Sahasrara, opening the door of all heavens. Lift your hand 2 more inches in Bindu. With vibrations, or lift your attention completely in the Bindu and in the heart Pitta. Let the Kundalini go higher and higher. As it goes higher, our awareness goes higher. Higher into complete doubtless that we are Satya Yogis. We are our mother's children. And by her grace, we have become our spirit. Let the Kundalini go up to Valaya, 6 inches above. Lift your hand or attention. Shrimataji, please give us full Sahaja Yoga knowledge. Please let this awareness go higher and higher as we, in this state of oneness, we become one with the whole universe. This Sahasrara becomes the axis of the whole universe, and we become aware of it. Let this Kundalini go higher to Pradakshina, 8 inches above. Feel the fountain of Kundalini go higher, blowing so much vibrations above us and in Sahasrara. Like everything around us. Let's move your hand clockwise, rotate as the whole universe, the divine grace starts falling into our Sahasrara. Move slowly as the Kundalini goes up, the Param Chaitanya falls into our Sahasrara. Feel it into your heart pita, feel it into all Sahasrara, all the petals. You can spin down into Valaya, still rotating. Feel the Sahasrara all around your head, if that is moving clockwise with your hand or attention. Spin down to Bindu, 4 inches, still rotating. Down to Ardha Bindu, still rotating. Then here, hold your hand right above Sahasrara. Attention, 2 inches in Ardha Bindu and 2 inches below Sahasrara, in the center of the heart pita. The holy water of Mother Ganga, of Ganga Mata, falling into your head. Shrimataji, you be the controller of this brain. Please, by your grace, let us feel all this grace into the heart pita. Let the Trinity all become one in the heart pita. Observe if the heart pita is getting cooler and is intensifying. Let's place our hand into our Muladhara and Svatisthana Pitta, right behind your back, where the Begagnya is. We are still in a witness state. When we are witnessing, the spirit is witnessing. Witness if the water of Mother Ganga, the sacred water of Mother Ganga, is still falling into your heart pita. Then in Muladhara and around Muladhara is Svatisthana Pita. When we feel the cool breeze and the mother's water here, all our past karmas disappear, are dissolved in her love. So please, Shimataji, dissolve all our past karmas, all our ancestors. Please, you break the chain of all karmas so we can get moksha, liberation, to be our true self, into your house of Sahasrara. Please, Shri Ganesh, be established in us. Let your majesty of the true and pure child of our mother be established in each and every one. Shri Mahaganesha Sakshat. Om Dvamiva Sakshat Shri Mahaganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Around the Muladhara Pita is the Svatisthana Pita, the Hiranyagarbha, which protects the Muladhara. When the Muladhara and Svatisthana chakras in the head are opened, all our past karmas and all our autoimmune disease from this body are gone. As we break the chain with our ancestors, nothing triggers into this body anymore. Shri Hiranyagarbha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hiranyagarbha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. In this witness state, we are not the doer. We are the spirit. The spirit enjoys itself. So just enjoy and witness if both the Muladhara and Svatisthana Pitta are getting cooler. The vibrations are the truth, and the truth is that this divine is love, it's the ocean of love. Let this love take over all our brain. Let's place our hand 2 inches above again, Sahasrara, and feel the grace and the water of Shri Mata Ganje falling into our heart pita. Just witness the full connection with Param Chaitanya. Falling into heart pita, then Muladhara, Svatisthana. Now place your hand into the Nabhi pita, right above the Muladhara and Svatisthana. Still behind our back on the top. Let this grace go all into Nabhi pita. Through innocence, we achieve the Guru Tattva. Please, Mother, bless us with Guru Tattva. So we become your instrument to share your knowledge and your love. When we become gurus, then we worship you as the deity that you are. Please, Mother, make us all gurus. Observe if your left hand is getting cooler, your Sushumna is widening, Brahmarandha is completely open, and the grace is still falling in your heart pita, Muladhara, Svatisthana, and now completely going into Nabhi pita, giving us a state of complete coolness in each chakra. As the pitas are the seat control of each chakra. When our pitas are open, all the chakras open. Let's put again our attention or our hands above Sahasrara, feeling all the flow of divine in each pita that we just touched. Witnessing the flow is getting stronger and stronger. The more we surrender, the more divine takes over. When divine is within us, Shrimataji's love is with us. Let's place our hand into our Ajna. Shimataji, please allow Lord Christ to open this chakra once and for all. Mother, we are surrendered into your lotus feet with complete innocence. Please make us all innocent like Sri Ganesha, like Sri Jesus. And let all these sins that we might have committed, knowingly or unknowingly, be sucked from him. As he is still in the cross of Ida and Pingala, if we still have not surrendered completely, please, Shimataji, let Christ absorb all our conditionings and our thoughts be gone. So this quality of forgiveness is established once and for all, giving us such a big blessings from Kundalini rising in our brain, opening all the rest of petals in Sarasara. Witness the changes in Agnya as the Kundalini flowing in our Agnya. Say the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom comes, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thy is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Lift your hand into the hairline where the Vishuddhipita is, and all the Kadesha Rudras, 5 on the left and 5 on the right. On the very middle is the Vishuddhipita, the Virat. Mother, please let us be collective. Please give us the state of collective consciousness. The power of Virat Angata. Activate all 5 powers of the right channel and 16 powers of Vishuddhi on the left. Come together as one. The power of Virat Angata, giving us a state of Virat. Collective conscious where we feel ourself, our spirit, each and every one of us, and the whole universe. And please activate, establish the power of Ekadesha Rudra, the destroying power of negativities of each deity. Shri Ekadesha Rudra Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadesha Rudra Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let this mantra establish into your Ekadesha Rudras. Giving you such a coolness around the whole Ekadesha Rudra. And all around Nabi, creating a circle from Ekadeshara all around your head, like a halo. Please, Shimataji, let this power of Ekadesha Rudra destroy any negativity still lingering within us. And please clear everything around us. So we can be all collective in a Virat state. Shri Virat Angata Virat Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Virat Angata Virata Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Put your attention 2 inches above Sahasrara and observe the changes. Observe the whole brain as it all belongs to Shrimataji. All mother's love. Lift it up again to 4 inches. Feel the cool breeze if it's stronger. To Valaya. Pradakshana. And the whole universe. Fingers towards the sky, feeling all the cool breeze coming through our hands. Still the grace falling into our brain. Both hands in the lap. Enjoying this state of Nirananda, the absolute joy in our brain, where all the pittas are cool and our connection is in Sahasrara, Pradakshana, and above. The Sahasrara becomes the axis of this universe, allowing the grace to fall down into our Vishuddhi, Anahata, just allow it. Attention remains in Sahasrara. Kundalini goes up, the grace falling down. Nabi, all around the void. Svatisthana, Muladhara, all the way to Mother Earth. Attention is still in Sahasrara. Taking the blesses and the grace from Pradakshana and above, coming all the way down through Sushumna to Mother Earth. We're back in Muladhara. Shrimataji, by your grace, please help us establish once and for all in each and every one the Ganesh Tattva. Complete purity. Absolutely chaste in our seeking. And innocence. With this wisdom, let all this power of Sri Ganesha bless each and every chakra. Going up in Svatisthana, blessing and enlarging in each and every chakra more and more. Widening our Sushumna, in our Nabi, void around Anahata. Place your left hand in Anahata, center heart. Bend your head down a little bit towards Shrimataji. Shimataji, you are the mother of universe. Now hold your breath, breathe in and hold your breath and say 3 times Shri Jagadamba. Let it go. Breathe in again 3 more times Shri Jagadamba. Let it go. Breathe in again and say Shri Jagadamba as you're observing if your center heart is getting cooler. Let it go. Keep your hand there still, observing if Kundalini is opening this chakra completely. Our attention is still in Sarasara, just observing the Kundalini and the grace falling into our heart chakra. Mother, please make us all fearless. Fearless to go deeper into your knowledge, deeper in understanding ourself. And through this meditation, the true seeker in us takes over our actions, which is our spirit, the one that you awakened in us. Left hand on the lap, right hand on the left heart. We recognize our spirit in our heart, Mother, by your grace. As our spirit is a true image of God Almighty. It's only through your love that we are able to see you. As we recognize our spirit, we gain the Sri Shiva Tattva. Please, Mother, let us be the true form, the spirit within us. Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat. Om Vameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Thank you, Mother, for giving us Shiva Tattva. But the true awakening, the true birth you gave us in our Sahasrara, where this Shiva Tattva has his seat, where the spirit becomes the spirit, where the spirit enjoys itself. So let's place our hand, slowly raise it in Sahasrara, 2 inches above. Let this brain become the spirit, taking the right seat on the Virat, giving us the true knowledge of God. So we become true to our spirit. The fifth dimension opens. We're beyond Nirvichara Samadhi. We establish the Sarvikalpa Samadhi and Nirvikalpa Samadhi, where the spirit becomes the spirit. He becomes the doer. So all our actions are guided by the spirit. No thoughts. Only when we want, we can get use of our thoughts. Only vibrations. Put your hand on the lap. Stay in this state of vibrations all over your subtle system. Acknowledge the pradakshina and above your Sahasrara, which is the center of this universe, the axis of the universe. And all Sushumna from Muladhara, where the matter starts becoming subtler, Kundalini going up, blessing each and every chakras, pleasing all the deities, bringing up the light of the spirit, and becoming complete spirit in your Sahasrara. It's light and vibrations. in this state of bliss, in this state of oneness. We'll listen a short video of Shri Mataji talking about the fifth dimension, where the spirit becomes the spirit.
Idea of coming to Pandharpur for Shiv Puja was this, that Shiva represents the spirit, and the spirit is residing in all of you, in your hearts. The seat of Sadashiva is on top of your head, but is reflected in your heart. Now your brain is the Vittala. So to bring spirit to your brain means enlightenment of your brain. Enlightenment of your brain means the limited capacity of your brain has to become unlimited in its capacity to realize God. I will not use the word understand, but to realize God. How powerful He is, how miraculous He is, how great He is. The another is that the brain of man can create, of course, out of the dead. But when the spirit comes into brain, then you create living things, living work of Kundalini. Even the dead start behaving like living because you touch the spirit in the dead. Like the nucleus inside every atom or a molecule has the spirit of that molecule. And if you become your spirit, we can say the brain of a molecule or an atom is like the nucleus, body of the nucleus. But the one that controls the nucleus is the spirit that resides within the nucleus. So now you have got the attention or the body, whole body of the atom, then the nucleus, and inside the nucleus is the spirit. In the same way, we have this body, the attention of the body. And then we have the nucleus is the brain, and the spirit is in the heart. So the brain is controlled through the spirit. How? That around the heart there are 7 auras which can be multiplied into any number, 7 raised to power 1600, which are the ones which watch the 7 chakras raised to power 16,000, sorry. Now this spirit is watching through this aura, watching, I am again saying watching, through this aura is watching the behavior of your 7 centers in your brain, is also watching all the nerves that are working in the brain, watching again. But when you bring the spirit into your brain, then you go 2 steps ahead. Because when your Kundalini rises, she touches the Sadashiva, and Sadashiva informs the spirit. Informs in the sense reflects in the spirit. So that's the first state where the watching auras start communicating to your different chakras in the brain and integrating it. But when you bring your spirit to your brain, this is the second state, then you really become self-realized in the full way. In the full way. Because then yourself, that is the spirit, becomes your brain. Action is very dynamic. It opens then the fifth dimension in the human being. First, when you become realized, collectively conscious, and start raising the Kundalini, you cross the fourth dimension. But when your spirit comes into your brain, then you become the fifth dimension, means you become the doer. Our brain now, for example, says, all right, lift this thing up. So you touch it with your hand, you lift it up. You are the doer. But when the brain becomes the spirit is the doer. And when spirit is the doer, then you become a complete Shiva, self-realized. In that state, if you get angry, you are not attached. You are not an attached person to anything whatsoever. If you possess anything, you are not attached. You cannot attach because spirit is detachment. It's complete detachment. You don't bother about any attachments whatsoever. Even for a second, you are not attached. Now, I would say to understand the detachment of spirit, we should study ourselves very well, clearly. How are we attached? We are attached, firstly, by our brain, mostly by our brain. Because all our conditionings are in our brain and all our ego is also in our brain. So all emotional attachments are through our brain and all our egoistical attachments also are through our brain. That's why it is said that after realization one must try to practice the Shiva Tattva by practicing detachment. Now, how do you practice this detachment? Because we get attached to something, of course through our brain, but through our attention. So we try to do what we call Chitta Nirodh, is to control your attention. Where is it going? In the practice of Sahaja Yoga, you have to rise higher. You have to improve your own instrument and not the instrument of others. This is one thing one should know. For definite. Now you just watch your attention, where is it going? Watch yourself. As soon as you start watching yourself, your attention, you will become more identified with your spirit. Because if you have to watch your attention, you have to be your spirit. Otherwise, how will you watch it? So now see, where is your attention going? First, the attachment is in all gross ways to your body. So we see Shiva, there is no attachment to his body. He sleeps anywhere. He goes to the cemeteries and he sleeps there. Because he's not attached, he can never be caught up by any booths or anything, nothing of the kind. He's detached. The detachment is to be watched and seen through your own attachments. Now, because you are realized souls, not yet, the spirit has not come into your brain, of course, but still you are realized souls. So what you can do is at least to watch your attention, you can do that. You can watch your attention very clearly by seeing where your attention is going. And then controlling your attention also you can do. Very simple. To control your attention, you have to just remove your attention from this to that. Try to change your priorities. All this has to be done now, after realization, a complete detachment. So the body demands comfort. Try to make body uncomfortable a little bit. Try. What you think it to be comfortable, try to make it little uncomfortable. That's why people went to Himalayas. See, coming to this place itself has caused us a lot of problems. But going to Himalayas, you can imagine. So after realization, they used to take their body to Himalayas. All right, go through all this. Let's see how you act. So what you call the penance side starts now. In a way, it's a penance which you can do very easily because now you are realized souls. With enjoyment, little. Try to make this body. For Shiva, it doesn't matter whether he is in a cemetery or in his own Kailasha or anywhere. Where is your attention is, you see, that your human attention is hopelessly bad. Very entangled nonsense it is. We did this because of this. There's an explanation. Or others have to give an explanation. No explanation is needed to be given or to be accepted or to be asked for. No explanation. To exist without explanation is the best way. In a simple Hindi language, Jaise rakhahu taise hi rahu. Whichever way you keep me, I'll remain in that state. And I'll enjoy. Further in this poem, Kabira says, if you make me go on an elephant, means the royal conveyance, I'll go. If you make me walk, I'll walk. Jaise rakhahu taise hi rahu. So no reaction on that part. No reaction. First, no explanation, no reaction. Now, second is about food. So that's the first seeking human beings had as animals. No attention on food. Whether you have salt or not, whether you have this or that, no attention on food. Actually, you should not remember what you ate this morning. But we think as to what we are going to eat tomorrow. We consume food not for running this body, but for sort of a more satisfaction of tongue pleasures. Once you start understanding that pleasure is a sign of gross attention, any kind of pleasure is a very gross sensationalization. Sensations. Very gross it is. But when I say no pleasures means that mean that you should become serious people and people of sort of as if somebody is dead in your family. But you should be like Shiva. So detached. So the detachment from your limited brain has to be brought in. All limitations of brain should be broken so that when this ocean fills that brain, it should break that little cup. And every bit of that cup should become colorful. The whole atmosphere, everything, whatever you locate should be colorful. Color of the spirit is the light of the spirit. And this light of the spirit acts, works, thinks, coordinates, does everything. This is the reason today I decided to bring Shiva Tattva to the brain. The first procedure is to take your brain towards the Shiva Tattva by telling it, see, where are you going, Mr. Brain? You're putting attention to this, you're putting attention to that. Getting involved now, detach. Become the brain yourself, only the brain. Detach. And then take this detached brain completely filled with the color of the spirit. It will automatically happen. As long as you will have these limitations, to your attention, it will not happen. So one has to really deliberately do this tapasya. Every individual. I'm with you. So you don't need any puja that way. But that state has to be achieved. And for achieving that state, you need the puja. I hope so many of you will become the Shiva Tattvas in my lifetime. But don't think I'm asking you to suffer. There is no suffering in this kind of an ascent. If you understand that this is the complete joy state, that is the time when you become Nirananda. That's the joy named in the Sastrara. The name of the joy is Nirananda, and you know your mother's name is Nira. So you become Nirananda. So today's worship of Shiva has a special meaning. I hope whatever we do in the outward way, in a gross way, happens also in the subtler way. I'm trying to push your spirits into your brains, but I find it rather sometimes difficult because your attention is still involved. Try to detach yourself. Temper, lust, greed, everything. Try to reduce. Like in food, I told today, Warren, ask them to eat less, not like gluttonous people. You see, once in a while, on a day of big banquet or anything, you eat more, but you can't eat every time like that. It's not a sign of Sajogi. Try to control. Try to control your speech. Whether you express temper in your speech, or you express your compassion, or you are artificially compassionate. Try to control. I know some of you may not do much. It's all right. I'll try to tell you many a times. I'll try to help you. But most of you can do it. And you should try that. So on a deeper level from today, we start our Surge Yoga, where some of you may not attain, but most of you should try to go deeper. Everyone. For that you don't need persons who are very well educated or well placed in. No, not at all. But people who meditate, dedicate, go deeper, because they are like the first roots which have to reach for others much deeper so that others can follow.
In this state of bliss, the state of near Ananda, absolute joy, where our attention is completely in the spirit, in the Shiva Tattva, and the brain is completely surrendered to the spirit. There is only the spirit enjoying the spirit. Complete light in Sarasara, near Ananda. Stay on this state for a few more minutes. The state of oneness. All Shimataji's blessings. Please, Shimataji, keep this Shiva Tattva completely detached. This attention beyond in the spirit, detached from everything else. Please take this Shiva Tattva in Sahasrara. Keep us all there. Everything around us disappears. All our conditionings, all our thoughts, everything becomes collective consciousness. This physical body is disappeared. We are completely detached from our body. It's only cool vibrations all over, subtle system. Again, attention in Pradakshana and above. Center of universe, the Sahasrara. The grace all over Sushumna, to Mother Earth. And the Shiva Tattva giving us the near Ananda state in Sahasrara. Permanent state. Let's put our hands together. Shimataji, thank you for all your blessings. Thank you for pushing this Shiva Tattva in our Sahasrara. Thank you for this beautiful state of oneness, when each and every one of us becomes one in Sahasrara. You can bow down to Shimataji. Feeling your Sahasrara one with Mother's feet. Complete cool. And raise your Kundalini slowly and put yourself in Bandhan. You can still stay in this state of meditation. Or if anyone wants to share the experience, please do so. As experience with vibrations, they lift everybody up.
Yeshu Mataji Bhaiya.
Jai Shri Mataji Didi.
Yeah, I felt coolness on my Muladhara Swadhisthana chakra on the back of
Jai Shri Mataji.
actually it was very different kind of feeling, very different. It's feeling cooler, so I was enjoying that cool vibrations.
Is it still there, Didi, or now it's gone?
Sorry? Yeah,
Is the
Jeshmataji.
coolness, Jai Shri Mataji, is the coolness still there in the Muladhara and Swadhisthana?
On the Muladhara and Swadhisthana at the back. And then like you were saying on that Nabi, then I put on Nabi hand. So I was feeling cooler vibrations, cooler. It's like we are on Himalayas.
Wonderful. Jai Shri Mataji. Wow, great
Very-
experience. Jai Shri Mataji.
Yeah,
Thank
like
you.
we
Thank you for sharing.
we feel how we are on Himalayas. That was feeling cooler. That coolness is very calm and very comfortable. Thank you, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Actually, these are blessings of Sri Shiva. When you feel and you compare it to Himalayas, that is the detachment that we have from our chakras, then the Param Chaitanya flows much easier within us.
Yeah, actually, I was feeling like this, and then you speech that you played that also Shiv Tattva. That was very
Exactly.
very
Exactly.
nice, very nice. Thank you, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Jai Shri Mataji. Anybody else has anything to share? Please do so. Yes.
I shared something on the chat, okay? I shared something on the chat.
Yes.
Make sure you look at it before you close.
Yeah, always after, Didi. Yeah, Auntie, not during.
Just
please.
wanted you to take a look at it.
Yes. Any
before you
experience from
close.
your side, Auntie?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You know, connection to the center of the earth is very strong. So, to the Muladhara. And the whole Sushumna is very strong. Very strong. Very nice. Thank you.
Very good. Jai Shri Mataji.